All right, I'm back. It's been a while. I've been on vacation, just recently returned from Colombia. All right. And we need to talk about this whole notion of if you go to certain countries, you see the most beautiful women. All right. And I find that statement complete bullshit and a lie. All right. And this isn't to degrade women or talk down about women or talk down about other cultures and countries and their women or anything like that. All right. And to give y'all some background information on me, I just recently came back from Colombia. I've been to Canada multiple times, been to Korea multiple times, Japan, Poland, Romania, Germany. I got to be very fortunate enough to visit a lot of these countries and stuff, all right? But since I just recently came back from Colombia, I'm gonna use Colombia as an example. People be like, oh, you go to Colombia and you see the most beautiful women in the world, which is a bullshit ass lie, all right? And the best way I can explain it is if I'm a foreigner and I'm visiting the United States of America for the first time, and I visit and I come back and people are like, oh, how was America? And it's just like, oh yeah, I was in America and I saw some of the most beautiful women in the world. And they're like, oh, where did you go in America? And it's just like, oh yeah, I went to Miami during spring break. I went to New York City during New Year's Eve. I took my family to California and we went to Disneyland during the summer. People that are saying this are going to like these hotspot tourist destination during these special events, all right? Like, yeah, there is a complete difference in the way that the women in Miami dress, look, and act compared to rest of Florida, all right? That's the same thing with Korea. There's a complete difference in how the women dress, act, and look in Seoul, Korea versus the rest of Korea. Like, that statement is so BS. It's just people going to hotspot tourist destinations. That's all it is. And to add insult to injuries, these dudes that are saying stuff like that, it's like, oh yeah, I love going to Colombia, or I love going to Korea, or I love going to the Philippines and stuff like that. These are dudes that go to these places because American money goes further there. They want to go party and they want to go get their dick wet. That's pretty much what it is. All right, let's be real, bro.